On this video we're taking a look at our NBA team and total for the games that are happening on Friday, March 4, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Toronto Blue Jays vs Houston Astros. Our first pick is Houston Astros for the win. And here is why. I'm going to take a stab on Houston. Urquidy has 2 pretty good starts and 1 not so good start this year. The only real ugly outing was 4.0 innings with 6 earned on 8 hits and a walk versus Seattle back on April 17th. Aside from that, Urquidy has 10.2 innings with 3 earned on 10 hits and 1 walk. He should be okay here. Houston took a spotty 6-2 loss to the Rangers Tuesday, but then bounced back with Sins 5-1 and 4-3 in the next pair. On Thursday, the Astros scored 2 key runs in the 8th during a 3-2 victory. Justin Verlander managed 7.0 innings with 1 earned on 4 hits. The Houston Astros are looking to prove they are still the top of the heap in the AL West this season. Houston has not gotten off to a hot start at the plate as they are 21st in MLB with a .624 OPS as a team and have scored 3.42 runs per game thus far. Third baseman Alex Bregman has been doing well at the plate as he is 16 for 62 with 3 home runs and 12 RBI with 12 walks and strikeouts this year. He needs to hit a bit better on the road as he is 8 for 39.206 batting average on the road this season. Yusei Kikuchi is on the mound and struggled according to his baseball savant numbers as he is in the 5th percentile in walk percentage. He has pitched against the Astros in 12 career starts as he is 1-5 in 57.2 innings with 30 walks and 46 strikeouts as he posts a career 5.93 ERA against them. Kikuchi throws a 4-pitch mix with his heater, thrown 43.3% of the time. If he can take down a good lineup and get some quick outs, it will really set him up for success for the 2022 season. Our second pick is over 8. And here is why. Jose Urquidy has not had the start to his 2022 season that you want according to his baseball savant page. He has not been able to make hitters swing and miss as he is in the 3rd percentile in whiff percentage. He also has pitched into a bit of luck as he has a 5.52 ERA so far, but in ERA of 7.00 this year. Urquidy throws 5 different pitches and does a great job mixing his arsenal as all of his pitches were thrown at least 9.5% of the time so far. He has struggled against Toronto in his career, as in 3 starts, he is 1-1 in 17 innings and allowed 10 runs with 19 hits with 2 walks and 10 strikeouts, so in his 2nd consecutive start against them, it will definitely be interesting. New York Mets vs Philadelphia Phillies. Our first pick is New York Mets for the win. And here is why. The Philadelphia Phillies have scored 24 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 6 of their last 8 games. The Phillies have won 6 straight games when scoring 4 or more runs. Nick Castellanos leads the Phillies with 23 hits and 12 RBI, while Bryce Harper and JT Realmuto have combined for 41 hits and 17 RBI. Aaron Nola gets the ball, and he is 1-2 with a 3.74 ERA and 25 strikeouts this season. Nola is 9-4 with a 3.26 ERA and 152 strikeouts in his career against the Mets. The Philadelphia Phillies dominated the Colorado Rockies in the series previous to this one, but they will have their hands full with the New York Mets in this first game. On the offensive side of the field, the Phillies are scoring 4.56 runs per game and hitting .255 as a team. This is the 8th most runs scored per game and the 4th highest overall team batting average. The Phillies are putting the ball in play and forcing the defense to make plays. Their entire batting order is seeing the ball well right now, and I have confidence in each one of them at the plate. Philadelphia has also shown that they have some series power littered throughout their batting order. They are currently hitting .97 home runs per game, which is the 11th most in the MLB this season. I also love the fact that the Phillies aren't very aggressive once they reach base safely. They have only stolen 4 bases this season, which is the 22nd least in the league. Watch for Nick Castellanos at the plate in this game. He has been the most consistent hitter for the Phillies, as he is hitting .329 to begin this new season. Bryce Harper is also listed as probable with an elbow injury. The New York Mets are currently one of the best teams in the MLB, as they are getting the job done on both sides of the field. On offense, they are scoring 4.70 runs per game and hitting .259. This is the 6th most runs scored per game and the 2nd highest team batting average. They are hitting the ball all over the field right now, and I have faith in the middle of their order to drive in the majority of their runs. The Mets are also finding out that they also have some power hidden in their batting order. They are hitting .97 home runs per game, which is tied with the Phillies. Depending on the pitching and weather, we could see multiple home runs in this game. New York is also extremely aggressive once they have reached base safely. They will attempt to move their runners into scoring position as quickly as they can, as they have already stolen 12 bases this season, which is the third most in the MLB. Watch for Francisco Lindor at the plate in this game. He has already poked out 4 home runs this season and will be looking for more in this one. And our second pick is under 7. And here is why. The New York Mets have scored 13 runs in their last 3 games and 4 or more runs in 7 of their last 11 games. The Mets have won 8 of their last 9 games when scoring 4 or more runs. Francisco Lindor leads the Mets with 21 hits and 13 RBI, while Jeff McNeil and Pete Alonso have combined for 40 hits and 23 RBI. Tyler Megill gets the ball, and he is 3-0 with a 2.35 ERA and 22 strikeouts this season. Megill is 1-1 with a 3.60 ERA and 10 strikeouts in his career against the Phillies. This will be the second meeting between these two clubs in 2022. They met earlier this month with the Mets taking 2 out of 3 in Philadelphia. With that in mind, the Phillies will be looking to settle the score as they look to continue making up ground in the standings. They enter on a 4-game winning streak thanks to some solid pitching performances after limiting the Rockies to just 2.25 runs per game. Aaron Nola will be making his 5th start of the season, and thus far results have been mixed. He enters with a 1-2 record and 3.74 ERA. He was brilliant in his last start, firing 7 shutout innings against Milwaukee while yielding just 1 hit and striking out 9. The Phillies are hoping he can build on that performance and be more consistent at the top of their rotation. Chicago White Sox vs Los Angeles Angels. Our first pick is Los Angeles Angels for the win. And here is why. The LA Angels are playing well right now, while the White Sox are struggling in a big way. Angels starter Noah Syndergaard has dealt with injuries, but when healthy he can be one of the top pitchers in the game. He is locked in right now, limiting his foe to 2 or fewer runs in all 3 starts. Furthermore, the White Sox recently lost 8 in a row and have not been able to generate offense. They are playing without key hitters in Yoan Moncada and Eloy Jimenez. The Angels have now won 5 consecutive games, and I expect another victory here. Noah Syndergaard will get the nod for the 4th time of the season. Syndergaard resumed his fine work last time out, holding the Orioles to only 2 runs on 3 hits in 5.2 innings, resulting in a no decision in a bout the Angels lost. The hard-throwing right-hander has barely pitched in the last few seasons due to injury, and his performances thus far have been encouraging, sporting a 2.12 ERA and a 0.82 WHIP, accompanied by a 2-0 record in 17 innings. He has conceded just 1 run, 0 earned, in 8.1 career frames against the White Sox. Lucas Giolito will make his 3rd start of the season on Friday. Giolito has been on a pitch count in his lone 2 starts and has been fantastic, tossing 4 shutout innings against the Tigers, followed by limiting the Twins to 1 run in 4 innings in his previous start. The veteran right-hander is an ace. He amassed a solid 3.53 ERA and a 1.10 WHIP, complemented by an 11-9 record in 31 starts last season. Giolito squandered 5 runs in 9.1 frames against the Angels last year and is 2-0 with a 3.81 ERA in 5 career meetings. Los Angeles is 19th in baseball in team ERA at 3.83 and 6th in WHIP at 1.12. The Angels are allowing opposing hitters to average .207 at the plate, which is 4th best in baseball. Shohei Ohtani is the leader in strikeouts for Los Angeles with 30 and the leader in wins with 2. Getting the nod on the mound Friday for Los Angeles will be Noah Syndergaard. This season the hard-throwing right-hander is 2-0 with an ERA of 2.12 and 11 strikeouts. The White Sox are also struggling at the plate with a team ERA of 4.01, which is 22nd, and a 1.39 WHIP, which is 25th. Opposing hitters average .231 at the plate against White Sox pitching. Dylan Cease is the leader in strikeouts for Chicago with 28 and is also the leader in wins with 2. Vince Velasquez gets the nod on the mound Friday for Chicago. This season the right-hander is 0-2 with an ERA of 6.75 with 13 strikeouts. Our second pick is under the total. And here is why. The Los Angeles Angels are first in the American League West thanks to excellent production at the plate. Los Angeles has scored the most runs with 95 and is 5th best in team batting average .255. Los Angeles leads baseball in slugging percentage at .437 and has the 3rd best on-base percentage with .335. Mike Trout has been the statistical leader for Los Angeles, with team bests in batting average, .365, home runs, 5, hits, 19, and on-base percentage, .476. Brandon Marsh has knocked in the most runs with 14. The Angels have 31 doubles, 4 triples and 25 home runs, for a total of 60 extra base hits. The Chicago White Sox are 25th in runs scored with 57 due to poor production at the plate. The White Sox have a team batting average of .215, which is 23rd in baseball, and a team slugging percentage of .351, which is 20th. One of the biggest reasons is that Chicago is playing without Eloy Jimenez, who is out injured and has been a strong run producer for the White Sox. Andrew Vaughn has 4 home runs and 12 RBIs to lead Chicago in both categories, but slugger Jose Abreu has struggled to start the season, batting .203 with just 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.